This is for Year 11 Methods. It's the extension of Chapter 1, SAC 1, question number 6. Catherine decides to drill for water 3 metres from house 2. Okay, so she's 3 metres from house 2 now. So Catherine's over here at 17 and 0. And this is the equation that Catherine is following. State the coordinates where she commences drilling, 17 and 0. State the coordinates where she hits water. Okay, so I'll come over here and I type in 3y plus 14x minus 238 equals 0. And options, I make y equal minus 15. And I solve that for x. And that tells me that that's that number there, and in decimal it is bigger than 20, therefore it's outside our zone. So she would be drilling down like this, and she would get to water at 283 on 14 and negative 15. The coordinates are 283 on 14 and negative 15, and that's correct. Does she hit? No, because at 21 it's 21 centimetres to the right of the boundary. No, 21 centimetres outside. Okay, Catherine decides to drill another water hole with the same gradient as her first hole. This is the equation, 3y plus 14x plus 14x plus a. Okay, so the only difference here is a, and it's got the same gradient. State the values of a. So if I go over to here and I take my equation of this, and instead of that I've got plus a, and it passes through 20, negative 15. So I'm going to go options given x equals 20, given y equals minus 15. So I'm going to substitute x equals 20 and substitute y equals minus 15, and then I'm going to solve that for a. Interactive advanced solve. Solve for not x, but solve for a. Okay, and that tells me that a equals minus 235. Okay, so state the value of a so that Catherine's drill passes through this. Okay, so that's the same as this, except x equals 0 and y equals minus 15 and a equals 45. And that's when it goes through at 0 and negative 15. Find the values of, so that Catherine's passes through the point 0, 0. So when x equals 0 and y equals 0, solve for a, and I get a equals 0. So these are drills that are parallel to the first one. So that's a equals 45, a equals 0, a equals minus 235. Is that correct? Okay, here's another little summary of what I was trying to show over here. So when Catherine drills through negative 17, then we end up with her going through there and missing being 21 centimetres, and that was when A equaled minus 238. That's her original. When she goes through this point here with the line that is parallel, A equaled minus 235. When she went through 0, 0 with a parallel line, A equaled 0. And when she went through 0 and negative 15, A equaled 45. Okay, which ones of these are no good because where she starts drilling is to the left and she's underneath the next person's property. These are no good because when she finishes drilling, she's to the right of the property, or where she starts drilling, she'll be to the right. So the only ones of Catherine's drills that will be successful are where they enter the water between this point, and that will give A values between 0 and minus 235. So A has to be inclusive of minus 235 through to 0 inclusive, assuming that she can actually start drilling on the boundary and that she can actually drill from here because it will be on the boundary, from here, because it will be on the boundary when she finishes. So they're the values of A.